right, fans, here we go. SparStar Promotions is proud to present the re-rounds of mixed martial arts in the lightweight division. This bout is sponsored in part by Mexi Goods. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Carlos Eduardo. Fight fans, a reminder, due to the safety of the fighters, we ask that you please refrain from any flash photography during the bout. We definitely encourage filming tonight's show and sharing it on all the social media platforms. But once again, just double check, make sure your flash is off. Thank you guys for your cooperation. All right, fight fans, here we go. Introducing to you first, on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing black trunks. He is training out of Paragon, Simi Valley. He weighed in 153 pounds. Tonight, he is making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Shawnee Buss. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing the dark side colors of the Den. He is training out of the Den Training Center in Yorba Linda by way of La Habra. He weighed in 155 pounds. His record, 1 win, no losses. With that win coming by way of stoppage, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Edward Medina. All right, fans, here we go. 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the lightweight division.
Okay, John, this is going to be an unpredictable one because a lot of factors at play here. Ooh! And you're seeing already Shawnee is the one that got a nice kick to begin the fight. Medina already starting to throw in a few strikes of his own.
Good front kicks from Shawnee.
Imagining a trip may be in order here. Ooh. Oh, wow.
Good slam. Shawnee on this omoplata. Yep, and he's got it locked up. Going to try to sweep off of this.
And Edward.
Oh, nicely done from Edward.
Edward was looking to pass, and Shawnee just went straight back into guard recovery mode. Might have a sweep here. Comes up top and gets a vicious strike. They might call this one, John. Oh, now he has to worry about his back. Edward did build up, so he's not quite out of the woods yet. But now Shawnee's starting to build up here. Again, this is what we talk about when you don't see an actual record. You're now just seeing the beginnings of his work, and Edward reverses, comes up on top right now, and he's going to find himself back into a half guard. There's an arm at play
looking
here.
For an Kimura right here.
Yeah, he could do that, but
he's looking for it.
It's going to be difficult because now it's going to possibly give up his back.
He can still submit from here. He can still get it.
That is correct.
He's trying to go on the straight arm lock from it. It can work.
I mean, that neck is pretty exposed,
He might finish this.
Oof. He's still holding on to it, though, John. The weird part about somebody that lanky is you think that sometimes you have something on a short arm where it could finish. And right now, he's doing a great job of isolating it. But watch this. If he gets all the way back up, he loses the position, and now he's under duress. There's 15 seconds left to go. There's a guillotine here, and our refs are right on top of it.
This one is deep,
it
too.
Is very intense.
Not a typical way to finish, but it is possible.
I think we're still going to see a second round here. Not enough to get the finish, but man, an intensely crazy all-around first round of this fight. And you know what, Edward, responding in
big shots.
Just in the same way. They have not done the clacks yet. This is all open season right now.
Oh, Shawnee is moving well, though.
And Shawnee is correct. Thank you for that, John. He is moving quite well. I don't see a clock here. This might actually be 3 minutes then. So I'm not quite sure where our time clock is.
Throws up a triangle.
It might have been that our timepiece might.
Oh, it tries to shuck him by, but that puts him deeper into the triangle.
Way deeper. He is now grimacing at it. If he underhooks that leg right now, John, that might tell the story of it. Edward Medina trying his hardest to stay within it. He's thinking about tapping. Is he going to tap?
He didn't tap.
He did not tap. He is still within it.
He's got separation.
Still struggling from that position.
I think he was slightly out, I think, for a second.
He was out for a second. And he finds his way back into it, John. He wrestles up, and they now tell the boys to go back to the corner.
Wow, what a first round.
Is that Anyways, we're off and back to the races here, you guys. So right here, you're going to see these gentlemen, finding his range, Shawnee. Now Edwards looking to go to work. Oh, nice counter here.
Trying to hit this 100% sweep, digging this underhook. Gets to a body lock and trips.
Ends up on bottom. Well done. This is an incredible moment now, John. Look at
Goes
this.
out to the back.
Jiu-jitsu, and yet
couldn't keep it.
The instincts are very good here by Edward Medina, who did all the right things. He is within guard, but now he's got to be very careful about this excellent guard play from Shawnee.
Yeah, Shawnee with an overhook here. Needs to hip out a little bit more towards that overhook. Eating some punches from the bottom. Good up kick.
Yep.
Good overhand right.
Edward Medina now, he's trying to pass. The problem is the guard retention here by Shawnee is so good every single time. Finds his way back into half, usually then transitioning to a full guard from that position, John. And that, traditionally, I'm pretty sure when Edward's in this position, I feel like he feels he normally passes this way. And look, he's maybe thinking of like a head and arm, but look at how, now transitions there.
Going for this arm.
Yep.
He's got the Americana locked up with his legs.
Here. But look at how beautifully the extension of the leg versus the position. And now Edward is under duress. He has to be very careful about where his arm placements are here. It's mostly, that arm is on the inside of that triangle. He is eating it on the inside. He's got to be very careful. If he could start stepping over it, there's a possibility. It looked like he kneed him there. Is that what you saw as well, John?
I think he's trying to step across the body.
He's trying to step across, and it's very difficult. Yep.
Because this Kimura is going on. Nice.
Wow. Excellent back and forth here from these two young gents. Now,
what a fight.
If I'm
going back for that scarf hold, goes to mount.
Okay.
This is a good decision.
Mount, it looks like he's looking on over to his coach. He's trying to figure out what to do. And he can't even get a base to start bringing down some of these punches.
Yeah, good bridge.
I think it's really difficult for him to get a sense on where to go because he wants to unload.
Yep.
And now every single
movement.
time, Shawnee's doing an excellent job of blocking those out.
Yep. Bumping and moving the head and wrapping an overhook.
Yep. And
he's going to come out the back door with this. Going for a leg lock, I think. Yep, he's going for a straight ankle lock.
And Edwards just eating it right now.
And he's really putting it on.
Definitely is putting it on him right now, John. And that is a lot of torque that is happening on that leg. Edward not tapping to it. And yet I thought I saw him grimacing and coming in with are these axe kicks that are happening?
Axe kicks, yep. He actually hit one to the side pretty hard.
You know, honestly, a good way to escape, but the problem is if that bend continues on that leg,
not allowed to
vicious push on that.
He's got to watch out. He can't kick to the face. That one they're grounded, and that's going to be time. Wow.
Edward Medina, that bell could not have come at a more opportune time.
That
was a very tough, excellent
ridiculous
back and forth fight.
I want to see this fight again after it's done.
For sure. For sure.
This has been incredible.
I have to say, don't talk about fights until fights are done in this way. but so far the makings of a classic. Right now, two incredibly great rounds, not just with the striking, but with some incredible jiu-jitsu transitions that have put other people away. That footlock at the end. John, you know better than most people about footlocks. That one looked like it could have been a done deal.
Yeah, I mean, a straight ankle lock, in my opinion, I think it's one of the most technical leg locks you can do in jiu-jitsu. Most of them are not done as a pure straight ankle lock. That one looked like a pure straight ankle lock, and having a height advantage, which Buss does, can absolutely pay dividends in that situation. And it looked like it was on very tight, at least for a moment, because you could see the grimace on his opponent's face.
The third and final round.
But I am so impressed with both of these fighters.
All right, third, final round right now. This is what you guys have been waiting for. They're back on their feet, so we get to see them strike. But we've seen such a display of their jiu-jitsu and a spine buster here by Edward Medina, who's going straight into coming over top. Now, the guard retention at work here for Shawnee yet again. He's looking for a sweep, doesn't find it. This is where both of these boys are so fast. Ducks underneath, goes for the pass now, looking to almost cradle that leg. Now, he's got to be careful about where he's grabbing on the fence, but he's keeping an open palm. This is the difficult part about somebody with the body size of Shawnee. It is very difficult for people who have that difference of a body type because they almost feel like they could re-guard out of thin air. Watch how his legs are at play, and don't be surprised if you see him get his way back to a half guard.
Oh, he did it.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And now, don't be surprised if he finds his way to an actual full guard here. But the beautiful part is now you've seen Edward have two different rounds where he's learned a little bit each time about Shawnee's abilities. And now the question is, can he solve some of these riddles he's put up for him?
Yeah, last time he was here, he was in the, he had his right leg trapped, Medina on top. Now he's got his left leg trapped in the half guard. See how he is on this side. Looks like
now he thought about that arm, but the problem is he remembered the last time you attacked that arm, he found his way back into the same predicament.
He's going for a guillotine on top in the close guard. He actually has this deep under the chin.
It's not.
No, it's not. He was going for the shoulder.
Yeah.
I thought he had under the neck. Lock it up a triangle. Oh, good shuck by.
Look at it. He's got the timing better.
He's got it again.
Oh, Shawnee's got that triangle once more time.
It's tighter.
Is this going to be enough right now?
He's going on the arm.
He's now trying to attack the arm. He has 1 minute
for the
and
choke.
5 seconds left to go. No, he's switching back on over to that arm. Now, looking on over. He's now going to that top side triangle. He might duck out the back. He has to be very cautious. Now, into a single leg right now. Can he finish it? Yes, he is in the process of looking to reverse that position. Both these gentlemen probably super exhausted from these transitions, and Edward finds his way back into side control.
Wow, what a ridiculous fight.
Woo.
And Shawnee is very good from here at getting his legs back. Yep, and look at that leg work. Such good leg work.
Second to none.
Gets close guard from side control. Beautiful stuff from Shawnee on bottom, and now throwing up a triangle attempt again.
Yep.
Don't think he didn't get it this time.
Now realizes in the close guard, if he's going to keep him there, he's going to compress him as much as possible.
Is he trying to do? No, he doesn't even have an arm, so he's just squeezing on the head and trying to dig his chin into the eye.
Legitimately, now he's just paying compliance.
Yep.
Basically just saying, I'm going to leave you with a few marks before this fight is done. And ladies and gentlemen, listen to this crowd right now come alive.
Wow.
That is the mark of a truly fun fight to watch when the crowd gives that much love. I have a feeling this is about to be a very, very fun post-fight interview, John.
Yes, absolutely. This fight was incredible. I mean, amateur fights, a lot of pro fights never even reach this level, let alone amateur. This was really, really fantastic.
Pretty sure DJ picked this song very nicely. Definitely made everybody in the audience say, I'm going to go interview these guys. I'll see you in a second.
Thank you, Ref. Wow. Great stuff. Here's some replays. And here is that slam. Oh, Buss maybe looking for that 100%, but gets slammed. And here, good hammer fist from Medina on top. The guard work of Buss was really difficult to deal with. There's that right hand. And it hits it 3 times in a row from Medina. And a good left hook from Buss. There's a good overhand right. Trying to...
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, once again, let's give both fighters a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to our scorecards. We have a split decision. Judge at cage side, Chris Crail, scores the bout 29-28 in favor of Medina. Judge at cage side, Franklin Aguirre, scores the bout 29-28 in favor of Buss. And judge at cage side, Vladimir Matychenko, scores the bout 29-28 in favor of our winner by split decision. He is still undefeated, the red corner, Edward Medina!
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your winner, Edward Medina. Edward, that has to be one of the funnest fights I have ever commentated, and I have to tell you this, there's something about you and this cage that always produces magic. What is the feeling inside of your head right now?
Hey, I'm glad I pulled that off tonight. It was a tough fight. I gotta give shout out to my opponent. That boy's 18 years old and he took this fight on 4 days' notice. I'm glad I got the win, but there's so much shit I need to work on, and I'm just gonna get back in the gym and I'm gonna come back a lot better.
Absolutely, but let's talk about the good shit that you were doing. Transitions for days, all of this, every single time. He seemed like a difficult puzzle to figure out. Where did you find your best success?
Honestly, I got hit in the first, I don't even know with what, but I just bit down, kept moving forward, rely on my wrestling, and we're right here.
Understood. I mean, it was so much fun. I want to ask this. What do you want next? What, if you get what you want, do you want next?
I'll fight anybody. If I had a nice finish, I had some stuff in mind, but I'm gonna keep it humble and I'll be back in the room.
Edward, I want to say this on behalf of everybody here. When I announce this name, let this man know how much you love that fight. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Edward Medina!